I'd like to be able to tell you who to watch, but this is such an even race. I'm looking down the start list here. I can't see anyone that stands out. Maybe the Ukrainian, I don't know, the Polish paddler. Wallerlook is fast. Pierre van der Westhausen, not sure what sort of form he's in the K1 200. He did K2 last week, of course. He's got a very good start. The Australian, as they fly out of the start bucket. So it is Pierre van der Westhausen in lane 5. He, in the black boat, has gone out to an early lead, and it's the Ukrainian at the top of the screen in the yellow-tipped boat who is out chasing after him. Also fast out was the Argentinian Acuna, but it is Pierre van der Westhausen, the man who looks like he's just come down from the mountains after a weekend of fishing and shooting, and he is the man in the lead at the moment, Pierre van der Westhausen. I think he's going to hold on to the lead and take the win. Danilenko takes second, but van der Westhausen straight through to the men's K1 200 final. He'd be pretty happy with that hit out, Emma.
Absolutely. One of my favourite power beards of last weekend. Glad to see it's looking on point again this weekend. So I think he'll be really happy with that. Super strong start, and he held on to it all the way through. So that's a real confidence boost for him as a young athlete. And hopefully he can take that on into his K2 as well. I think he's doing K2 later in the weekend.
Yeah. Beards are definitely back in Australia. I can tell you that. I've been spending a lot of time in Australia, and the beards are still hanging on. Tell me, what's the go in GB, Emma? Are beards still in the UK as we head into a summer, or are most people shedding their winter coats to prepare for that brilliant sunshine that you get bathed in over all those months in the UK?
We do have to be careful with all that sunshine, but I think the mullet is still hanging around quite a lot amongst the male sporting population. But it used to be the tash, didn't it, in Australia? But the beards seem to have made a comeback. I think I prefer the beards to the tashes, but don't tell Dylan Littlehales that, because he's still sporting a hugely
he rocks the
Australian
good tash. He rocks the good tash. And can I just say, on behalf of all Australians, I do apologise. I sort of feel like there we are, confirmation, Pierre van der Westhausen getting through and straight into the A final.